Welcome to Losing Your Job Over 50 Part 2, the first month. This video is a raw account of what happened to me when I suddenly, with no explanation, lost my job the first month. This video is about the emotions, the mental anguish and torment that you experience when losing your job at this age. This video is not about finding another job, upskilling, going to an agency, doing Google alerts. This is about getting your mind and your emotions back on track. Unfortunately, I have met some people over 50 who have lost their job and they have never returned to the workforce and never recovered mentally and emotionally. At the end of the video, there are 10 top tips and strategies. It will take perseverance and persistence to get through this journey, but you will get through it. Hang in there. You might possibly discover a brand new, fulfilling life.
Hopefully you can hear this. This is day 8. So following the strategy out in nature, doing something you enjoy doing, this is ideal for me because I really have to be in the moment going downhill, otherwise you die. So going up on the chairlift, a bit more challenging because your mind starts moving around again, but that's when I put music on or talk to the person next to me on the chairlift. So there may be something that you do so you're totally in the moment, whether it's tennis, whether it's squash, whether it's with your children or grandchildren, that keeps you in the moment, to keep you occupied, to stop your mind doing that horrible round and round. And this week I have to tell you that I have been in a fog. I even locked myself out of the house twice.
Hi, this is Carol and it's day 12 today. And it's been a real bit of a roller coaster, up and down and up and down. And just when I think I've got it handling, I'm having a good day, some little thing will set me over the edge and I get all stressed out. So don't think that I'm handling it any better than you, because some days are good, some days are bad, which is why I haven't spoken to you for a few days, because it's been a bit challenging. So what am I doing? Well, I'm still exercising every day, or almost every day, or doing some exercises at home, walking on the beach, going to the gym, doing some exercises at home. I have still talking to friends, families, old work associates, letting people know what's happened. Work associates can keep an eye open for other opportunities for me in the marketplace, and the same would apply to you. Also today I took a big breath and I got together with the director of the company where I previously worked. That took considerable guts and courage, and was able to ask for testimonial references and finish everything on a good, positive, ethical note, and the opportunity to have some great references as a result. The other thing is, when you suddenly leave a position, maybe like me, you didn't get the chance to say goodbye to everybody. And I had 20 people I was working with on a daily basis, seeing them more than anyone else in my life. They were like my working family. So what's happening tomorrow is we're having a get together, we're having a dinner, so that I can say goodbye to people properly. Now maybe you left on us in circumstances where you can't get the work to organise it, but I'm sure you'll find there's some workmates that you've been working with, they'll want to get together anyway, just for a few drinks. So saying goodbye to that work family, I think, is really important. So every day I'm getting one step closer, one step closer, one step closer. So I'm feeling getting a bit more under control. Every day I'm still writing down a list of all the little things that I want to do for the day. Go to the post office, put oil in the car, wash the car. So any little thing, I'm putting it on the list that I want to, at the end of the day, I'm just ticking them off, tick, tick. So I feel like I'm achieving something. So putting a list for myself is fantastic. And this is a critical incident. It is a traumatic event. It's in the top 10 most stressful things that can ever happen to you. And don't be afraid to ask for help. And I actually asked my old company if I could have some counselling. So they're looking at getting me some counselling. So don't be afraid to ask your previous employer for counselling, or go to your GP and ask if you can have some assistance, because it's a very traumatic event and you may need some help to get through it. And I have known quite a few people that really have not recovered when it's happened to them in the past. And this we do not want, because you're actually giving power to that previous employment. So you're letting that control your life. So you need to take your life back. So that's another suggestion, is ask your previous employer for counselling. If not, just go to your GP and ask for counselling if you're really struggling. I'm still having lots of trouble with my sleep. So my sleeping's still not very good. So there we go. Exercise, writing a list, reaching out to friends, family, work associates, organising goodbye with your old work family, and let's see how we go in the next few days. Let's stick to it together and we'll get there. Bye.
Hi, this is Carol, and it's just after 3 weeks I've had to go outdoors in nature again, do something that makes me really, really happy, because I think I mentioned before, when you're skiing you have to concentrate and be in the moment, otherwise you die. And getting really physically tired at the end of the day really helps with your sleep. My sleep is starting to get better, and every night and every morning I'm looking at my ideal job, ideal view for the future, trying to get focused on the future rather than let this one incident ruin my life. It's not to say that I'm still not having angry thoughts, still not really, really upset, and but it's getting less and less, and my sleep's getting better. I have been told that for an incident like this, a critical incident, it does take about 6 weeks at least before you start feeling better. So give yourself some time and just every day do something little. Talk to your friends, go socialise over coffee, go out in nature, do some exercise, work on your ideal job, if you were let go because of something that you did, maybe just forgive yourself for making a mistake and then focus on not doing that in the future. So music is another one. So I went and bought some new music as well. So keep me motivated, upbeat music, so to try and lift my spirits. And the more and more I focus on what I want in the future, the easier it gets. But there's no way that I am going to let this one incident change the rest of my life, and neither should you. Life is worth living. There's lots of fun things to do. Just this one thing that happened to you doesn't mean to say there aren't lots of wonderful things for you in the future. So let's keep it together. Look at this beautiful. How can you not believe that there is some good things in life when you see scenery like this? Beautiful spring skiing, lovely mountains, fantastic. See you again soon.
Hi, it's Carol, and it's been over 4 weeks now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It has been really, really tough. I have been told by a counsellor that it's going to take at least 6 weeks before I start feeling better. And I have had some dreadful, dreadful days. I've had days where I've just been in tears. I've had days, many, many days where I just can't drag myself out of bed, by 10, 11, maybe even midday, just trying to get myself out of bed, out into the day, out to do things. Struggling with this stress and this depression that's associated with suddenly you don't have a job. So what am I going to do with the rest of my life? What am I going to do now? So I've been quite honest and open and upfront with some of my friends, telling them exactly how bad it has been, how dark it has been, how I just feel like giving up. I'm totally on my own. I don't have a partner, I don't have a family, so it makes it even more challenging, I think, than a lot of people that have that support. I'm forcing myself to go and exercise almost every single day. I'm forcing myself to socialise at least once a week and to talk to people every single day, because I am petrified that I'm just going to end up in bed all day, totally isolated from the rest of the world and not having a quality life. So even when I'm really down and dark, I still in the back of my mind think, I'm not going to let this incident ruin my life, ruin the rest of my life, ruin the quality of my life moving forwards. I'm trying to be nice to myself and say, well, it's just a process. I'm going to get through it. Every day I'm reading a goal of what I want to achieve in the future, or the sort of company I want to work with, or the sort of career I want to have in the future. And I've been looking at networking groups, going out to some networking groups and meetups in areas that I'm interested in, because when you get to your 50s or your 60s, you're like, do you need a sea change? Maybe now's the time to do something you really like doing. Maybe the income's not as high, maybe it's not full time, but maybe it's a lot more satisfying. So I've been thinking a bit outside the box and looking at a few, just seeing what comes up. And I'm going to a convention this weekend, because I have found that if I'm in a networking function or I'm in a convention, it keeps my mind busy and interested and my brain stimulated, and helps with all that stress and that depression. So I'm pushing forwards. It's over a month now. Looking forward to another 2 weeks to see what can happen. Maybe you're in a situation where you have to get finance in straight away. So if you've registered on some of the career sites, there's important alerts to let you know when jobs are available. Maybe you just grab something that's easy to do for now while you look for your ideal job, and think about what do you really want to do to help you feel fulfilled and to enjoy your life. Because it doesn't matter if you're in your 50s or 60s, there is work out there. So don't ever think there won't be something that you can do, something fulfilling, something satisfying. So keep exercising, keep talking to friends, networking, looking at some of the job sites if you need to, and let's get through the next couple of weeks and let's report in and see how we're all tracking. But I'm determined, and I'm hoping you're all determined, that you're not going to let this incident hold you back. Thanks for watching Over 50 So What? This channel's for anyone who wants to try a few new things, have a bit of fun in life, maybe get a bit of inspiration about what other people are doing. Be sure to hit subscribe, keep up to date with the latest things that are going on. We'd love to hear your comments below, and anything that relates to the topic of this video would be awesome. Be sure also to like our Facebook page. Life's too short not to have fun. Over 50, so what?